Hey, good morning, everyone. Sarasota Tim coming to you from Blue Ridge, Georgia, right here at the Hidden Creek Cabin. Last day, tomorrow morning, to turn the heat off, they lock the doors and throw us out. We're going to enjoy today to the fullest. My daughter's coming about noon today, and we're going to do horseshoes, a campfire tonight. She wants to sit around the fire in the living room that we have going on now. The weather has changed. It's supposed to be a high of 76 degrees today here in Blue Ridge. But they also said yesterday it was going to be a little warmer, and it was, but I felt cold. Not freezing, of course, but I felt chilly. You know, you're in these trees, and you're in the woods, and you're up in the mountains, and all that kind of thing. So it is kind of drafty in the house sometimes, in a good way. So you can use that fire. And like right now, I don't know what temperature it is. It's got to be, whoo, it's nippy. I can tell you that. And I'm out here on this beautiful deck. Check this out. Let's do it. Let's use up everything we can. It's our last day. Let's enjoy it. You ready? I just love doing that. And I'm going to sit on this beautiful sofa right here and chat with you guys. Miss Tammy is in there. I just made another pot of coffee. It might be my second, third, I'm not sure. I'm all hopped up. And we got some bacon cooking. I got some eggs and a good old country breakfast this morning with some toast. No more pancakes. We'll make those back at the Wolf Pup tomorrow maybe, or in the house at my daughter's place, where we will be for a couple of days because the weekend is upon us, and we're going to prepare everything, do whatever laundry we have left at her house, spend some quality time with family, and then we're going to hook up the Wolf Pup and bring you videos as we travel south back down to Palm Beach County in Boynton Beach to my home base, where we'll be trying to shimmy that baby back in there with the crusher. Now, when I had the 4Runner and I would back it in, the 4Runner was a much shorter, narrower vehicle, and so when I would turn it, there's a fence that I have to drive right along inside, coming in the driveway in Boynton Beach. And when I start to back up and I have to swing that front end, you know, that way, that fence right here is got me curious. But the owner also has a truck that has a ball on the front of his truck, which makes articulation of moving things around. This is what they do in boat yards with those forklifts. They hook them from the front. Of course, the rear wheels turn, so his rear wheels don't turn on his trucks. I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. I was worried about taking it out of there. It came right out. But going in might be, because I have that other Class C that's parked next to me, Tim 1. You guys remember, and we are going to get it in there somehow, and I'll tell you, you can extinguish it just like that. And I'll tell you, the idea of a tiny home, a sticks and bricks, a condo, a villa, a home, a mobile home, a trailer, a tent. I am considering just a bigger camper and with a slide out. It can't be too big, of course, because of everything I just said where I'm at. But if anything should change, like that Class C moves out of there or moves to a different spot over there in Boynton Beach, or I can just get something about 8 or 10 feet longer that I can squeeze in there with or something with about 5 feet longer with a slide out on it. Either way, we have a house. So I'm getting ahead of myself, but these are the possibilities until there's a correction in the market about 6 years from now that we will have to do, because we got to do something. We need a little bit more room for Miss Tammy and I. But Miss Tammy does have a nice little mother-in-law suite, and she helps out her daughter quite a bit with the grandchildren, and so we can make do. And we will make do, because we've been doing it already. And if we get too tired and bored, we can always jump in the Crusher and take off and go and do something and stay in Hampton Inns on Hilton Properties. Thanks to our good friend Jonathan, and get out and create some content and enjoy ourselves. But it's going to be so nice in Florida for the winter that being sequestered even into the Wolf Pup won't be as bad, because we'll be able to sit outside with chairs, maybe a little fire ring, and not have to be sequestered inside like we were during the summer. We would come back to the camper and you can't be outside. It was just too hot. So, of course, we have the water around the back. We can go back there and sit around there. We can go to the beach and spend hours there. It's going to be so beautiful. I think it's actually been very nice this week in this upper 70s. So it's all good. And this month has been excellent. I mean, this is the first time in my life, maybe even Tammy's life, where someone took a 30-day vacation. The snowbirds do it. They go off back to properties they own up north in the summer, and then they'll be coming back after Christmas down to South Florida. And so maybe I can kind of evolve into something like that too. We can take the Wolf Pup and find a nice campground or somewhere up here in Georgia that has a monthly rate. And there are places. And, pull it over to my daughter's house and check her out for a week or so, or, I don't know. We'll work it all out. But look at this behind me, guys. Isn't this nice? So today's events. Today, Christina's coming, as I mentioned. And also, Tom and Joan, there's a good possibility they're going to come by. We saw them yesterday. That's why I didn't make 15 videos. We went down to the Sunrise Chalet and saw them again and visited after they were so generous and let Tammy and I stay there a week ago. And they brought their dogs, and we met their friendly dogs. One is small and one is medium. And the medium one has got enough strength to pull the Crusher. He's a really strong dog. Good looking animal. And they know Steve and Kathy, the proprietors of Hidden Creek Cabin, and they might want to come by and take a peek, and I'll give them the tour, which they've seen already on YouTube, as you have. But it's just really a nice morning, and Tammy is over there hard at work. I'm gonna pour another cup of coffee, and I've already gotten a shower, that awesome shower that I have back there. I did sleep in the regular bed last night in the master. I didn't go back downstairs. We had our little fun. I couldn't get into the baby bed. I could have gotten in the bottom. I should have done that. But I couldn't get in there. I wouldn't be able to get out. Not very easily anyway. But I really wanted to do the bunk bed, man. That was, maybe if it had a side ladder for an adult. I mean, you can do it, but I'm not quite as nimble as I used to be. Oh, also, I got some information. Let me pause the video. I'll be right back, about the square footage of this place. If you would like to consider, or you want to get an idea how much room you have. Hang on just a second. All right, I got the numbers for you. You got 1,440 square feet upstairs, and another 1,440 square feet downstairs. So you've got 2,880 square feet, almost 3,000 square feet of pure awesomeness right here at Hidden Creek Cabin in Blue Ridge, Georgia. And you have everything you need. This is our last day. We're gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna play horseshoes today like crazy. We discovered the pit yesterday. Steve told me about it, but there's been so much I've been trying to get around. There's games downstairs we haven't even played. We're gonna try and hit them all and play those darts maybe. I'm gonna hit that jacuzzi again. It's warmed up to 103 degrees, and we'll be turning it back down to save on the electric until their next tenants come when we're done. And it's just been a fantastic experience. I highly promote it. If you've never rented a cabin in North Georgia mountains, there's still plenty of time. I think the peak season, they say, is between September and January to come up here. Everybody in Blue Ridge and Ellijay and all these places around here are doing it. You have lots of choices, but if you would like to just narrow it down and know what you're getting, if you watch my videos, my last 5-10 videos of this particular place and the 5 or 10 videos prior to that in Ellijay at Sunrise Chalet, those are 2 places that I can highly recommend, and both owners are very good friends of mine, and they know each other, and they take very good care of their tenants. They want you to have the highest level of experience and enjoyment so you will come back. And it's just like Jonathan, the way he runs the Hilton properties down there in Hampton when we stayed over in the west coast of Florida, how he treated us. I mean, we are sold. We will only go to Hampton Inns now. It's not the most expensive property you can go to, but it is very far from the bottom. They are consistent with their cleanliness, the smell, the looks, the provisions they give you. And that's what you'll find. I find a lot of similarities. One is just bigger and one's a little smaller. And they, of course, have their own character in their own ways. So anyway, I'm going to provide a link to the Hidden Creek cabin in this video right here. Also, I'll be providing links to my Amazon. I'm an Amazon affiliate. If you would so consider, if you're an Amazon shopper, I do get a commission from Amazon. It doesn't cost you any extra money. But if you shop and buy anything on Amazon and you click my link and go shop till you drop, it'll certainly help out Sarasota Tim. And like I say, it's not costing you 1 penny. And if I ever run across you one day and I can do something for you and you need help, whatever it is, I got a truck, you know, you need me to stay at your house? No, just kidding. Whatever you need, if I can do it, I'll do it for you too. Let's help each other out. Let's be kind today. Let's make every day a kind day. Let's remember that every breath we take is given to us by God. Let's forget yesterday because it's gone. Tomorrow, certainly, we don't know. Who knows, right? But today is the day to crush it.